NINGGUANG is one of the strongest characters in Liyue. She literally has a flying jade chamber that she used to kill Osile, so surely she would be a strong character.
NINGGUANG, really bad. She can do a bit of damage when you invest into her. However, there's, Noelle, who actually out-damaged NINGGUANG by a lot, plus her healing capability. So NINGGUANG's just pretty much a preference character at this point.
Oh. Well, the Abyss is easy now, so I can beat it with her. Right? Salutations, my Zarmy! Today, I'm going to build the best NINGGUANG in Genshin Impact, and then beat the recent Abyss with her. I'll go over her abilities, teams, rotations, and then do a little showcase before taking her to the Abyss. But before I continue with this video, make sure you're subscribed to join the Zarmy. I'm trying to reach 2K by the end of the year, and it would be really cool to achieve it. Anyways, here's how I built the best NINGGUANG in Genshin Impact. Now, in order to build the best NINGGUANG, we first have to understand her kit. First up is her normal attack. It deals geo damage, and each one grants NINGGUANG a Star Jade. NINGGUANG's normal attacks are really slow, so in order to squeeze out as much damage from her possible, you have to perform an animation cancel by simply holding forward during her attack. It's clunky, but optimal. Her charged attack is a major part of her kit. It fires a large Geo Gem and shoots smaller gems as well if you have the Star Jades from her normal attack. The Star Jades also enable her charged attack to consume no stamina. Her skill is very unique. She creates a jade screen that can absorb damage from projectiles and also grant a 12% geo damage bonus if you walk through it. Lastly is her burst, and this is the most important part of her kit. She launches herself into the air and fires homing geo gems at opponents. Additionally, if a jade screen is on the field when she uses her burst, it will turn into a turret that shoots extra geo gems. NINGGUANG's kit exists at C0, but in order for NINGGUANG to be a functional DPS, you really need all her constellations. But you probably do, since she's been out for almost 3 years. Her C1 makes her normal attacks deal AoE damage, which is so nice, and actually makes her a character. Her C2 resets the cooldown of the Jade screen when destroyed. This greatly synergizes with her burst, since it turning into that turret thing counts as it being destroyed. Her C3 and 5 increase her burst and skill damage. Her C4 is a constellation, and her C6 is broken. It gives her 7 Star Jades when she uses her burst, and this makes her charged attack much better and enables her to be used in a quick swap build. From reading about her kit, we can instantly distinguish some pros and cons that she has. Her pros are that she deals tons of damage really fast, and is great at farming ores. Her cons? She literally has some of the worst auto-targeting I've ever seen. She is Geo, the worst element in the game, and she literally has no help for reactions. She's also is attack scaling for some reason, so Goro, who's made to buff Geo, doesn't even work with her. And lastly, her animations are slow. You have to do freaking animation cancels to actually do anything good. But I'm gonna look past those cons, and now build the best DPS NINGGUANG. My NINGGUANG, she's already leveled up, so we just need to gear her. And the first thing we're going to give her is a weapon. I have 2 weapons in mind, one of them being Memory of Dust, and the other being the Widsith. Now, the Widsith overall is better, but the Memory Dust is a bit more consistent and matches her design a lot. We now have to give her artifacts, and since she's a attack scaling Geo character, she doesn't really have a set that is made for her. Now, if I remember correctly, I have some very, very good archaic Petra pieces. We have this one with 20 crit rate, so it's a 40 crit value. And then we also have this one with 12 crit rate and 15.5 crit damage. That's a almost 40 crit value. It's like 39. I think we'll go with this one because she'll need some crit damage. Let me check my archaic Petra pieces for the rest. I do have this crit rate with 35 crit damage, so I'm definitely going to equip that. We're now going to give her a Geo Goblet. I have this one with 20 crit damage and 6 crit rate, and it's also on a attack percent set, so I think we'll equip that. Let's look at my other gladiator pieces. This one with 18 crit damage and 8 crit rate, and this one with just slightly worser rolls. That one's on Nilo, so I'll just give her this one. This one with 26 and 3.5 crit rate. We're at 66, 164. Keep in mind, all of those stats are from my artifacts. She doesn't ascend with crit rate, and she's not using a crit rate weapon, so these are some pretty good artifacts. Time to make a team for Ningguang. She's pretty easy to do it for. Since we're using Memory of Dust, she needs a shield, so we have to put with her good old Zhongli. Ningguang's best friend is Bennett, and another character who is Xiangling. So if you combine the two, they do a lot of damage. I'm gonna beat up the chicken, see how much damage she does. The rotation's pretty self-explanatory. You just put up a shield, put down Bennett, and go nuts with Xiangling and Ningguang. Now unfortunately this arena is not allowing me to put up that jade screen, but you can see she is doing quite a bit of damage. Let's fight, I don't know, Child, and see how it goes. That was really easy. Ningguang's definitely ready for the Abyss, but we'll quickly do some one-shots. When I first built Ningguang, there was this one video that I saw that I really wanted to replicate, and literally one-shots Andreas, which is not supposed to happen at all. They use the exact team that I have, and I'm gonna try and pull it off. And let's just try and one-shot Andreas. The setup was Shield, Bennett, Mona. Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. Do it right. You cannot make this up. This literally was my last round of the food buffs. She did like 100k with her skills, so let's see how much she can do on like Scaramouche. I mean, we already disrespected Andreas, so we'll disrespect Scaramouche as well. Your normal attacks hit the flying ones. I guess that's a third pro. Add it to the list. just for this moment right here. Shield, ult, 161. I'd say, Ningguang's pretty strong. And now it is time to suffer in the abyss. Alright, what are we fighting? Don't get me wrong, the abyss is certainly better than the last one, but it's pretty terrible for Geo. First up is Chamber 1. The first half requires Hydro and tons of survivability, and the second half requires tons of damage and perfect grouping. Chamber 2 first half, we'll get there. And the second half at least needs Electro. Chamber 3 first half requires tons of damage and enemies have many annoying auras. Second half has the 2 Vishaps and they need to be killed at basically the same time. Overall, this abyss is nice, but with Ningguang, it's not so nice. Floor 12, Chamber 2, first half. This, unfortunately, just is not possible. Like, in the footage I'm showing right now, I'm using Hyperbloom, the strongest reaction in the game. And unfortunately, I just am not able to clear it in enough time. It's mainly due to the second wave that will be coming up soon once I kill all these guys. And it's just, they're so tanky. And it's just not possible, because the Geo one is like super resistant to Geo, and then also the Pyro one snaps the shields that are created by Crystallize and gives them to all the teammates that he has, and it literally just it's not possible. I tried every team you could think of. Like, I tried the Shangling and Bennett one, the one with Xingqiu, the one with Albedo. Just nothing works, unfortunately. So, yeah. Chamber 2 first half is not possible. You can see I'm already at 8 minutes. And haven't even killed one of them. It's over! We beat the Abyss with NINGGUANG. The intention of this video series is to show that you can build any character you want and beat the Abyss with them, if you have Hyper Bloom. Jokes aside, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, maybe consider subscribing. I want to beat the Abyss with every 4-star in the game, so if you do, you can slowly watch me achieve my goal. I'm going to be making some guide videos for Fontaine to set players on the right path when it comes out. I won't spoil anything though, don't worry. Anyways, I'll shut up now, and I hope you have a nice day, or night, or afternoon. Wait, I forgot to clean my primos. Have a nice day or night or afternoon.